Mike Jones Beats.
Organizing everybody. You a dancer? Oh, the helicopter, damn. This is the thing that follows us everywhere we go. That's the helicopter that be with us everywhere we go. Every few hours.
They wasted big money on that shit.
Like, that helicopter is at times over our home. They know where we're staying. They got unmarked cars on us. They just... You organizing in Atlanta, please connect with our sister Mary Pat. She's at Mary Pat Hector.
Look at how low they are.
That ain't low. That was the lowest I've seen them. No, actually, when y'all wasn't out there, when I was outside on the patio, yo, what in the hell? Look at this helicopter. Now you know, no helicopter.
Past 9 months where I wasn't putting music, so many people was talking so much shit about me, like calling me a flop, saying that my career is over after 2 years. My husband, my people, my team around me, they just kept saying like, no, Cardi, like you're bugging, like you're just getting started. But I'm the type of person, right, that is just like, I am never satisfied because I always been a fucking black sheep. Even when I'm in school, I always been like a black sheep. And I feel like in the industry, I'm a black sheep. Like, people always find excuses for my success. They were trying to go with that shit, like, oh, she used this, she do that. No, and I gotta constantly prove to people, like, it's like I sell out shows still. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking numbers still. Like, I feel like I constantly gotta prove myself. And people been doing so many wicked shit. People have lied on me, saying all these fuck ass shit about me. People have fucking even made lies about my family. Like, people have made, not even like little white lies. People have made some fucked up lies about my family. People have been dragging me through the mud. And even when I'm not even doing nothing, sometimes I won't even go to the internet and somebody will call me like, do you know that this and that? Then when people can't get to me, they start stalking my marriage. They be dying to find a fucking story about my marriage so they could just drag me up. And I just kept I kept praying these past 9 months. I keep praying, and I have my team with me. The team, come over here, hey, come over here. Like, they mad, like, bitch, we not cursing. Like, this person right here, and I'm waiting for my engineer. He was just here, Ed. Like, I be crying I used to cry every single night. Like, it's like, yo, why me? Like, it's like, why do people constantly attack me? Like, why? What is it? And then it's just like, it's never you. It's the devil. It's the devil. The devil. It be literally the devil. The devil is gonna always tryna. The devil be tryna like make you lose faith in God. Oh wait, let me see the comments. Who she look like the most? Now look. Who she look like the most? I want to see in the comments. Who she look like the most? Does she look like mommy or she look like daddy? She like mommy.
Stop! Back up! Get on the ground!
Man, we can't think out 2020. We coming out like a guy now. Out 2020.
Whole time I'm already knowing y'all know who Fool is, you know what I'm saying? He been trending all over the internet as a result of him trying to break into that ATM during the most recent looting. Everybody bashing him and coming at him sideways, so on and so forth. But whole time, that's the problem. It needs to be more of a focus on what can be done for this man to feel like he don't need to loot again. That's our problem. We always trying to tear each other down, man. Man, get this boy a chance. Pig.
I knew what I did was fucked up, and I'm owning up to it, and I'm trying to find ways out here to better myself so I won't have to do that again. So I won't have to be out there looting again. Feel me?
At the end of the day, we all did something wrong. I don't care who you with.
We all
You
make
did
mistakes,
something.
yeah.
We all make mistakes.
Still young.
At the end of the day.
No background. First case.
And that's real nigga activity. All that other shit, motherfuckers talking about, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Do better.
Yeah. Specialty package from Undefeated and Nike. What we got here, my man?
The new Undefeated Kobe pack coming out pretty soon. And we'll just deliver it to a special 24.
Man, I really appreciate that. Good looking out, man. One of the first 24 members at Nike and Undefeated. Thought I should have it there. I really appreciate that, bro. Good looking. We do it like this. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, bro. Look what we got. Okay, these I just arrived from Nike and Undefeated. This is I'm one of the first 24. They selected 24 people to get the first edition of the Kobe pack. Here they are. That's one. Thank you, Nike. Thank you, Undefeated. Thank you, Kobe Bean, for inspiring us to be great. Rest in peace. Again, thank you, Nike. Thank you, Undefeated. Thank you, Kobe.
No justice, no peace, but if you know justice, you will know peace. And keep the name of Dr. King out of your mouth if you dare ask people why they out here in the streets. You don't know that man if you question why people are in these streets. The man who said rise to the language of the unheard. The man who came in nonviolence but said we are here to disrupt the status quo. You don't know that man. He was a revolutionary. He was about dismantling the systems. So if you are not here to dismantle the systems,
you already know, man. If you don't, go by LV, man. Slap. Look, man.
I know I can change. So deep in this game, filled with this thunderous rain. A dark cloud held over my head. My head is high, I'm enduring the rain. I'm sipping the pain. Gripping the wheel, 94 Buick Roadmaster, that is two-tone, and I'm switching them lanes, cause this is the game. A digi-scale had me weighing well, taking life risks for a backflip, blue strips and some pink 50s, got the gang with me, keep my eyes open, back against the wall, got God with me, fear God on me, used to rock Dickie Super 97, make a dog food, always into something, goddamn, this is God's plan. Look, stick to the rules and the codes. As a kid, I was taught to be bold. Be a leader, never follow the show. That's good game, word from Animal Crow. Yes. Blockhead, show me how to be focused. Family first, making moves in the focus. LA trips from the valley of Oakland, blowing purple, just PCH coasting. Money on my mind, is always in motion. I know I can change. Call my nephews in the 40s, tell them that I love them. Rest in peace, Susie, guardian, homie. Mama taught me well, Papa used to school me, Nana always here for me. Yes, I am God's gift, nothing can take from me. Even if I'm gone, carving my name in the stone. Got the keys, I be opening doors. Pay the lanes, I can lead you to shore. Not a messiah, just a nigga with a gift of gab. Your way to lemonade. I was always good at math, homie, beat the crap. I never had a Robert Kraft in my circle. I know I can change. Yes. I know I can change. I know I can change. I'ma let it breathe, man. Let that shit breathe a little bit. Yeah. I know I can change, I know I can change. Change.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody having a beautiful day. Okay, so couple of things we want to discuss. I gotta get a new camera. This shit is retarded. I can't even buy the damn camera because it seems like the fucking Best Buys don't know Best Buy have this. Neither does Amazon. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Real quick, before we actually even get into the story, into what we're going to be discussing today, kick Tony Brown all the way out. All the way out. I want Tony Brown all the way out the door. Anybody ever come in here and start talking white supremacy garbage, I want them all the way out of the door. Can we get bags for Mr. Tony Brown that came in here and started talking about white supremacy shit? Can we get bags for him? All right, with that being said, let's show appreciation to the people that donated to the previous live. How about that? And I wasn't already pre-prepared, so, you know, shout out to, I don't think nobody donated last night, to be honest with you. We might be able to go straight to roll call. Shout out to Salty Sack with the $5 drop, and shout out to, I gotta remember what your name is, Book Smart, Street Smart, with the $4 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Don't let nobody lie to you. They're gonna try. They're gonna come up to you. They're gonna say, Book Smart, Street Smart, you are not the best. Salty Sack, You are not. Don't listen to them. These niggas is lying. You guys are the best. All of you guys are the best. I appreciate like, comment, and subscribing. I appreciate all of that. I love it when y'all share. That's also appreciated. All right, so the lag that you're seeing in the on the live, it's my camera, I believe. I do not think I'm not lagging. It's the camera. I know this is off-putting to a lot of y'all. I think it's the camera. Who's glowing? When Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Copy? Could we get a couple of those in the chat? Just so we could get a total understanding. When Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Wait, who's glowing? What are you talking about? I have no... I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, let's do our roll call real quick. Let's get this shit over with and let's get to the story about this crazy ass lady that wanted to trip. We're also going to be talking about Akon, Mysonne. Once again, we're also going to be talking about Meg Thee Stallion's foot, and Tory Lanez, because what I was trying to explain to y'all before, they haven't even brought charges up on Tory Lanez for assaulting Meg Thee Stallion or trying to attempt murder her, because if it's a gun, it's always going to be attempt murder. There is no I tried to shoot him to wound him. You understand what I'm saying? You shoot somebody with a gun, it's attempt murder if they survive. Anyway, what up, the business? How you doing? Shout out James Belcher. What up, James Belcher? What up, you ain't wavy? Yeah, Tom Brown. You got Tony Brown. You got all the way kicked. We don't do that white supremacy bullshit. I don't even know if you did that on purpose. You probably just played yourself. You better go make a 2.0, homie. Tony Brown 2.0. What up, Everett Gilchrist? Everett Gilchrist says, good morning, everybody. Let's have a wonderful and intelligent conversation. Hit the like button on your way in. I mean, damn. I don't know how you said it, but I'm guessing it's close to that. What up, Young Earl? How you doing this morning? Suzette Carbuckle, Flower Bloom. Okay. What up, Crisis Black? Crisis Black said, even though we live in a difficult time, stay humble, stay clear-minded, stay focused, and above all, stay in lockstep with the universe. God, with the universal God. Nothing but love and positivity for all my BBN family. Salute. Appreciate you. Lee Vincent says, salute Frost. Do you think 6ix9ine will have in the pool? Pardon me. He says, salute Frost. Do you think 6ix9ine, when he was in the pool saying look around, etc., then said by the time someone gets here, he be gone? Do you think he was taking a piss out of Pop Smoke? Just asking what you think. 6ix9ine, we know him to upload video after he's already left the place. So, no, I don't even think he was thinking about Pop Smoke. He's been doing that. Remember when he went to Chicago? He said he was there at 10 o'clock at night. He was really there like 4 o'clock in the morning. He's done this numerous times. Please, everything that he does is not trying to disrespect somebody. Can this man live? This shit is crazy. I mean, I'm not shooting at you. I'm just saying. What up, BP? How you doing? What up, Rah? Everett. Everett says, Mama, you have millions of dollars to curve a hater. Don't let people tarnish your blessings. I hear what you're saying, Everett, but money is not happiness for everybody. So when a person actually, just think about it like this. You see people that when they're single, they be like, oh man, how much I want a wife or how much I want a husband. Then they get a wife or a husband and they don't always say how much, now their focus isn't to get a wife or a husband. Now their focus is other things. So my point being is, just because she's rich, that doesn't mean that her focus is how much money she has. Maybe her focus is her mental health. You understand what I'm saying? So just because people have money, let's stop acting like, they're invincible or they could do whatever or whatever the case is. We still need to have proper mental health. We still need to be, I'm going to have to wipe this camera. And as soon as I wipe the camera's going to fuck up. But I got to wipe this camera. I think it's looking shabby. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so that's basically what I'm trying to say. Just because when you're searching for money is one thing. After you already get it, you have other things going on. You're not just thinking about how much money you have. Rich people are usually pretty miserable. And that's not even a joke. That's real talk. Because just imagine thinking money is going to solve all your problems, and you get money and you have a ton of problems still. Feel me? Anyway, what up, Easy Living for me? What up, Bree Powell? Salute. She says, Dunkin's Coffee and THC Grand Rising. Salute to that. What up, BBN Network? How you doing? He says, no, Lee Vincent. I'm sure he posted the video after he left, like he often does. What up, Digital Media? Rio Martinez. Salute. DeAndre Watts. He's back, Lord. He's finally back. Who else we got up in here? What up, DZ? DZ said top of the morning. BBN and Frost. The Bay on fire again. What up, James S? Salute to James S. Salute to our Vegas. I want everybody to say salute to James S. He is our Vegas director. He's the director of all Vegas operations for the BBN. Shout out to him. Who else we got up here? I said DZ. I said DZ. What up, Timothy Harrison? How you doing today? What up, Freeze Williams? Salute. Ishmael Reeves. Ishmael Reeves is actually one of our newest writers at the BBN. On the BBN site, he's actually one of our newer writers. Shout out to this is one of the articles we have. This is one of our food articles. I don't think we're gonna have any more coming up from this particular person, but we are gonna get somebody else on the whole getting the food and everything prepared. With that being said, you should check out the BBN website. We got articles up there that might interest you. This is all this helps support the channel. We have an interview that just went up on our YouTube site, and that's the interview with Nitro. He's a rapper from out in Los Angeles. He's an extremely gifted guy. Check out the interview. Also, Salty Sack Creations. I gotta go pull up on the homie. You go to this particular page, you can go pull straight up into his site. He's a Salty Sacks creation. They are actually sponsors for the channel. Shout out to Salty Sack Creations. With that being said, let's get back to the show real quick. Well, all of this is the show. Who else we got up in here? What up, Prince to Amir? How you doing? What up, Fernando Lopez? Salute. Yes, LeBron James is not clutch. I have no idea why people keep saying LeBron James is clutch. He's not. If you give me 1,000,000 chances to do some shit, I'm gonna make it 100 times. You feel me? What up, J Mill? How you? Something that's possible, by the way. What up, J Mill? J Mill says the 6ix9ine video hilarious. If you hear the people in the background calling him out of his name and to throw the money. Fuck this shit. Yo, if I was 6ix9ine, I'd seriously be like, nah, I'm not throwing y'all money. I disrespect him. Just keep it pushing. And I bet you after that, everybody gonna be like, 6ix9ine, we love you. The rap bastards, fake motherfucker. What up, Iron Addict? How you doing, Iron Addict? Let's get down to the bottom real quick so we can get to the show. If I missed you, I'm gonna apologize. What up, BQ Mommy? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Also, yesterday was Kendra's birthday. Can I please get a shitload of birthday cakes and a shitload of party shit in the comment section? I swear, if you want me to read your fucking comments today, you better put some party shit in the comment. I missed her birthday yesterday. I forgot. I thought I said something about it during morning coffee, and I didn't, and I forgot to say something at night. So if you don't put party shit in the comments, don't be surprised when I don't read none of your fucking comments today or tomorrow. That's all I got to say. With that being, I'm gonna remember. And with that being said, what up, Chino? Who else we got up in here? Carlos Lopez. Who we got? Denise Colon, Dave Brown. How y'all doing? Kelly Cersei. What up? Who else we got up in here? DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. Who else we got up here? Efren. What up, Efren? Flower Bloom. Okay. Can we get some birthday cakes, party favors, anything that means that you're having a good time? I want them shits in the fucking chat. A lot of them shits. Y'all gotta help me out over here. Y'all gotta help me out over here. I want the whole chat with that shit. Let her know that BBN loves her. The whole damn chat. Everybody that do that shit twice is a special place in heaven for you. A special place in heaven. Alright, let's get to the show. I missed the birthday. I mean, I forgot to say it yesterday. I feel bad about it. I thought I did. I didn't. Oh man. Anyway, you guys are the best. Thank you very much for putting all of this Kendra love in the chat for me. I mean, I wish it was more Kendra love, but it's some Kendra. More y'all did this shit than actually be voting. I be putting up votes. Y'all don't even be voting. More y'all did this shit than the actual vote. So, thank you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. All right, let's get to the show. First of all, can we just say this? People ain't shit. Can we just say people ain't shit? All I want to do is say, did you see how hard that lady tried to make it look like somebody knocked her over? Hold on, I'm going to have to show y'all this shit. People ain't shit. I don't know what other way to say this, man. People ain't shit. Also, I want to add this. I am not trying to become a rapper. So please, people, stop trying to send me beats. I have Mike Jones. That's who I deal with. I deal with Mike Jones as far as anything that I'm going to get on or deal with. Anything other than that, you have to come with your own shit. I'm not looking for no beats. No beats. So you don't got to sell me no beats. You don't got to give me no beats. No nothing. If you're trying to work on something, though, let me know what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I could get involved, but you do not, please. I'm not taking beats. I am not a rapper, even though I can do it. All right, I can walk too, but I'm not a speed walker. All right, I don't do that shit for a living. I know how to run, but I'm not a track star. You get me? She was a professional faller. That's a fact. All I needed for her to do now is say the floor's wet. That's all I need. All I need her to do now is start yelling that the floor was wet. No, somebody left water over here. The fuck wrong with that lady? Hold on, let me show y'all this shit so we can laugh a little. This shit is retarded. Let me move this out the way because I'm definitely about to kick that shit over. Hold on. That shit was retarded. I'm like, oh no, somebody sent it to me. Hold on. Somebody sent it to me. I don't know who sent it to me. This shit is retarded. Who sent me that shit yesterday with the jump off with the girl throwing herself on the floor like a maniac? Anybody remember who sent me that shit with Shorty throwing herself on the floor like a maniac? Why didn't I save that shit? All right, so I can't find it. But y'all all seen it. If anybody got it, send it to me again. Y'all all seen it. Y'all all seen it. What the fuck? What the fuck did she have for shoes? Butter? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to tell you the funniest thing about all of this. How do you fall, right? She goes, they push her over, and she falls like this. How do you fall like this? Nobody falls like that. Like, nobody falls and, like, accidentally, and their legs are perfectly together like this. That's literally how they teach you how to fall if you're a stuntman. I'm not even joking. When you're a stunt person, right? I'm telling you, because I've watched. They had a show that was what show did they have where they was like training people to be stuntmen or something like that? I seen a couple of them shits. She fell. Hold on. She fell. She walked. First of all, she walked right in front of the people. She turned real quick, and while the guy put his hand out before he could even push her, she fell like that. What the fuck? Bitch, if you're gonna try to cheat a nigga out of money, you gotta get hurt. If you fall, you don't even get hurt. Bitch, you gotta get hurt. You gotta, if you fall, she was supposed to fall like this. This is how she was supposed to fall. She was supposed to walk and get pushed and be like, ah. That's how she was supposed to fall. You gotta get hurt. What are you doing? You didn't even get hurt. Fuck out of here. You ain't getting no money. It was stupid. Here we go. What the fuck? What the fuck, yo? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Yo, what the fuck is that, yo? What the fuck? Somebody find her and I don't know. Have a comment. Talk to her family. I don't. What the fuck is that? Yo, what the fuck is that, yo? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. This shit is retarded. Oh man. Oh no, this is worse. I don't know. That lady that threw herself out of the chair, that was crazy. If I still had do I still got that shit? Hold on. No, I don't got it still. Yeah, because I erased everything, so I don't got it back up here. But that chick that threw herself out the chair, that was retarded. That's why I kept that shit for so long. Yo, look, I'm telling you right now, if y'all trying to fall and get money, y'all gotta get hurt. Because what's gonna happen is when you go to look, I'm not even joking. When you go to court, they're gonna ask you for your medical bills. They're gonna decide how much money to give you dependent on your medical bills. What up, Walt Liquor? That's how they decide how much money they should and shouldn't give you. That's how much money they should and that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna say, okay, what's your medical bills? Damn, you got hurt. You know what? We're gonna bang a whole bunch of money. Then you're gonna be like, what's your medical bills? Wait, hold on. You just went to the store, got a Band-Aid and some alcohol? Get the fuck up out of here, bitch. Yeah, I swear, if I ever hear a judge say that to somebody, I'm gonna lose it. Right then and there. I'm gonna be like, okay, Lord, you can take me now. This ain't gonna get much better. This life thing, it ain't gonna get much better. Oh, man. Oh, man. That shit is retarded. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck, bitch? I know I'm cursing a lot, but... Yo! Hold on. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me... A reporter... One of the dudes, this is what I try to tell you. One of the dudes at a baseball game, he was commentating at a baseball game. Listen to what he says. He doesn't know his mic is hot.
Fag capitals of the world. Reds Live, the pregame. I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of. If I have hurt anyone out there, I can't.
Yo! Hold on, I'm going to play that again for you, for everybody that missed it. Listen to what this dude say.
Fag capitals of the world.
Yo! That's crazy. I just wanted y'all to hear that. That's crazy. This guy, he has no job now. He's jobless. Yes, he's getting fired. He's jobless. He's done. He's done. You want to know why he's done? He can't get it. He's been working his whole life to do this. He can never do this again. He's done. He better own a couple of... See, this is why a lot of y'all rappers is stupid. I'm going to tell you why. As soon as I get to the bag, I'm buying stores. I'm buying supermarkets. I'm buying laundromats. I'm buying fruit juice stands. I'm going to... You know the people that sell the... I'm going to buy... I'm going to have people selling coquitos. I'm going to be... oh, man. I'm going to have... You know them little fucking... you know, the people that be selling the ice shit, I'm gonna have the people selling ice shavings. As soon as I get the money, as soon as I get to the bag, I'm invested in everything. I'm gonna have people shining shoes. I'm invested in every fucking thing. Y'all motherfuckers get to the bag and the first thing y'all want to do is throw money everywhere. Hell no, nigga. I'm invested in that shit. I don't know when something like this might happen to me. Yeah, he's gonna try to catch a lawsuit like that lady. I hope he fall better. I'm telling you, real quick. If you trying to fall and get a lawsuit, you have to go for it all, homie. You got to get injured, okay? If you break something, that's a whole win for you if you win the case. But you gotta break something. Y'all gotta stop not breaking shit. You can't just throw yourself on the floor and think you're gonna get paid because somebody pushed you. You feel me? Especially when you walked in the way of them they were minding their business. She jumped in the way. Even if she would have gotten hurt, she wouldn't have got no money. You listening? Even if she would have got hurt, she wouldn't have got no money. She created the contact. She created the situation. If I'm walking, listen, if I'm walking straight and you jump out of nowhere, jump in front of me, we run into each other and you fall on the floor, that's your fault. I'm walking straight. Yeah, you got to stop not breaking shit. Y'all want to jump on the floor? You trying to get that Sue money, homie? You got to go all the way. You got to break shit. Some got to get broke, man. I'm not even lying. When you go to court, they're going to ask you for your medical bills. You're going to say, I got a Band-Aid or I got an Ace Band. Look at you like, we ain't really in here because you got a fucking Band-Aid. Get this bitch up out of here. You know what? Don't even contempt the court. Bang. Hold her for a weekend. How about that? You wasted a whole 10 minutes of my life. I had to read this paperwork this morning. We're not doing this. My neck and my back. If she would have said that, I would have lost it. If she would have said that, I think every single person there would have lost it. I swear, if she would have fell on the floor and said that, the security would have started laughing. 6ix9ine might have went into his pocket and gave her a stack. You don't know. You don't know what might have happened. If she would have fell on the floor and talked about my neck and my back. The crowd that was cursing 6ix9ine out, they would have been losing it. We would have been in such a hysteria that the government would have had to shut down for a couple of days, because as people would have started viewing the footage and started laughing hysterically, individuals will not be able to do their job, go to work, or feed themselves. And I feel sorry for any of you that was trying to shit. She would have said that, it would have been over. Shout out to Dave Brown with the $10 drop. He said, for your daughter. Hope she has a lovely day. I'm pretty sure she's going to have a great day. Let's send her that $10 right now. Anybody else want to send my daughter some money? We're going to send it to her right now. Appreciate you, homie. $2 in the envelope. Yo, they should do the TikTok challenge to see if you could. No, somebody's going to really hurt themselves and need a lawsuit. I don't know what the hell wrong with that. That was terrible. That was terrible. That was the worst fall. I don't know what to tell you. DZ. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, yo, first of all, did y'all see the people that was out there? I agree with you. Yeah, we could do. I already told you we could work on something. Freeze, you already know. Hit me in my IG. Real quick, I want to say something. I know they was in Manhattan, right? But did you notice that that was the only white person around? She was the only white person around. There was a group of black people. Did you notice that she was the only white person around, or am I the only one that noticed that? I didn't see no other white people. Hold on one second. I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. I'm just making an observation. What the hell? What the hell? Yo, I didn't see no other white people around it. Anybody else see any white people? I didn't see 0 white people. I didn't see her. Maybe no white people was there because they saw the black people. I don't know. But I only saw 1 white person. It was her. And that bitch tried to fall and get to the bag. Shout out to her. All right, we're going to move on to the next topic. Y'all ready? What y'all want to move on to next? I'll let y'all vote. What y'all want to move on to next? Y'all want to talk some more shit about Akon and Mysonne situation? Or y'all want to go to the Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez conversation? Vote. I want to know what y'all want to do. Real quick, I'm only taking the first 10 votes. All of y'all that need to hit live, y'all gonna miss out on this. I don't know enough about Tory Lanez's new song. I only heard it like that, so I can't speak on it but so much, if that's fair. I need to we'll talk about the Tory Lanez situation. That's the best I could do at the moment. But Liberty Hazelton, I know you want to talk about the new song. I'll try to get a little bit more informed on the song so we can talk about it tonight. All right, we're going with the first 10, right? I got 1 for Tory, 2 for Tory, 3 for Tory, 1 for Mysonne, Akon, 2 for Mysonne, Akon, 3 for Mysonne, Akon. I got 4 for Tory and the Stallion. I got 5 for Tory and the Stallion. That's the first 10 votes. The next one is Mysonne. The next... Okay, so we got 1 more vote to see who gets it. We need 1 more vote. The next one that pops up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the fuck is mayonnaise? Okay, we got Mysonne. The fuck is mayonnaise? Do you know what we voting for, BP? We're not making sandwiches. All right, we're gonna talk about the Mysonne Akon situation first. And as always, before I say this, I just want to make sure that everybody is clear on this. I really, I'm for the movement that they have. I'm for the movement. I am 100%. I'm not a Black Lives Matter guy. Do we have a problem in America and in the world just in general with the way that melanated people are treated? We need to figure out a way to make it safer for everyone. And the only way we can make it safer for everyone is by us first making it safer for the people who are the most abused, who are the most maligned, who are the most marginalized. And the majority of those people are going to be melanated individuals, right? So we have to make the world a better and safer place for melanated people. And by doing that, we are actually making it better and safer for everyone. Now, real quick, I just want to make a point for everybody that wants to pretend like black people are the worst thing in the planet and we are savages. You know how you cure the problem with an actual savage? Now you cure it, right? You give them opportunity and resources. So for all the people that try to swear up and down that black people are savages and we're no good, you know, maybe if you gave us opportunity and resources at a greater rate, people would do better. Maybe if you know, the system wasn't set up in a way that made it harder for melanated people. There's a thing that goes around that says babies in general being born to white, to being born, being cared for by black doctors have a 3-to-1 chance of survival in comparison with, or 3 times more likely to survive in comparison with babies that are in the care of white doctors and healthcare officials. So that's just something to just think about as we talk about that. So I just want to be clear. I am 100% on the side of what the New York Justice League is doing as far as them trying to get better rights and better treatment for melanated people. Any other thing that they got going on, I don't know. That's on them. That's the only thing I'm talking about. So I just want this to be said because I'm about to say a lot of shit about Mysonne. And I want everybody to know I don't know the man. I don't dislike the man personally. I just think that you have to be consistent. And what Mysonne is doing is extremely inconsistent. All right, so we're gonna just talk about it real quick. Freeze Williams says, yeah, the systemic racism. That's a fact. Freeze Williams says, I appreciated the in-depth convo on Mysonne yesterday. You discussed a lot of facts. Everyone deserves a chance. Only God can judge. First of all, Mysonne being an individual who actually went to jail, right? Mysonne being an individual who actually went to jail and then now pretending like another person, like somebody else can't get a second chance is insane. Do you understand all the problems I personally have with what Mysonne is doing? Mysonne is basically saying that Tekashi 6ix9ine doesn't deserve a second chance. That how can you speak up for other people who have been in the criminal justice system? You're saying that one particular person does not deserve a second chance. They're done. Forget them. They're a wrap. How about the motherfuckers that's in jail for killing people? Tekashi ain't killed nobody. You trying to tell me snitching is worse than murdering somebody? You trying to tell me snitching is worse than murdering somebody? Taking somebody off the planet forever. That's worse? Mysonne, you know murderers. You brag about how you know murderers in your raps. You brag. I'm not talking about just the braggadocious shit that niggas say that don't mean nothing. I'm not talking about those lines. I'm talking about the shit that you say because you know murderers. So you know fucking murderers. Niggas that took people family, took people off the planet, that destroyed entire families. And you trying to say that you're gonna forgive a murderer before you forgive a snitch? Please explain that to me. Please explain how you're going to forgive a murderer before a snitch. Please explain to me how you're going to forgive somebody that took somebody's husband or somebody's wife or somebody's father or somebody's husband from them. You're going to forgive that person. That person's forgivable. But not the person who snitched and didn't actually hurt anybody. Shout out to Mike Jones. What up, Mike Jones? Shout out to Buffalo. Shout out to somebody called out Macon, Georgia. Shout out to Macon, Georgia. We always got fucking the Bay in the house. Shout out to the Bay. Who else we got up in here? I heard somebody else calling out Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio. That's a fact. What up, Shy Murder? The young CEO. Shy Murder says, thank you. But you know, morals and integrity. He's ready to forgive somebody who is an actual murderer, who has murdered numerous people, but he's not going to forgive a snitch. So just so we could be clear, Mysonne is all for, or he's okay with you murdering people. He's okay with you murdering people. But he's not okay with you helping the police get murderers off the street. Now, I'm not talking to gang niggas. Obviously, I'm not talking to people that's in it that's in the life of crime. I'm just saying specifically. If somebody murdered your husband or somebody murdered your wife, Mysonne thinks that they deserve after they go to jail or do whatever, they deserve to get a second chance. But if the person that snitched and put the murderer in jail, he don't deserve a second chance. Can you please explain this to me? Can somebody explain this to me? Does that make sense to anybody? The actual murderer who took somebody from their family, destroyed a whole entire family, make it so that children will not grow up with their mother and father. Mysonne is ready to forgive them, but Mysonne will not forgive the person that helped get them locked up after they committed the murder. Explain this to me, how he could be a fucking advocate. Go. How can he be a civil rights advocate? Go. Please explain it to me. I need somebody to explain this to me. And I'm not putting words in his fucking mouth. Please, somebody explain that to me. Nigga, I'm live. I'm never go. Why does this dude keep trying to hit me up? I'm live. I'm doing my own show. Stop sending me your live when I'm live. I'm never going to go on live when I'm live, man. Stop. I know what you're doing, homie. You're trying to tell people like me and you don't got that kind of relationship, homie. You should have been building it. I tried, remember? What up, Kenneth O'Leary? Shout out to Ireland. Shout out to all of our fans from across the pond. That's a fact. Shout out to Vix, wherever you at, also. Yo, I want to know. Yo, look, listen to what I'm saying and tell me where I'm lying. Y'all all heard what Mysonne said. Tell me if I'm lying. Mysonne, the way that he's conducting himself when he speaks, he will forgive a murderer that took somebody's mother, father away from them. He will forgive them. But he won't forgive the individual who snitched and put them behind bars. Also, he's a civil rights activist. Please explain to me this. Please explain to me how he could be a civil rights activist, but he's okay with us killing our own people and forgiving them. But if you help the police solve a crime, you're a dub. You're a dub if you help the police solve a crime. You're a whole dub. What up, Angel? But if you killing niggas out there for no reason, you deserve forgiveness. Okay, I don't know what that says, Francisca. So I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to ask you to speak in English. If Francisca writes in Spanish again, Francisca knows English. I know that fucking account. If Francisca speaks in another language again other than English, can you kick them, please? Immediately. Dude, he said, first of all, just so we could be clear, he said he had picked the streets over his family. Mysonne literally said he was picked the streets over his own children. He said this. I am not putting words in his mouth. Akon straight asked him, would he pick the streets or his family? Anything other than my family is picking the streets first. Troy Ave is 100% right. The streets is a myth. That's what the fuck Troy Ave should have named his show. Troy Ave, you missed. The name of your show should have been The Streets is a Myth. Akon straight up asked him, would he choose his family over the streets? And the nigga start playing with words. No, that's not the time to play with words, homie. He also said that if his son snitches, he'll disown him. What the fuck? I don't even know what my daughter could do that will make me disown her. I don't know what she could do. I can't think of a thing that I want my daughter to be a good girl. Don't get it confused. But I don't, a good person, human being. But I don't know what my daughter could do that can make me disown her. This nigga's gonna disown his child for snitching. But he's a family man. But he's a family man. But if his kid snitches, he's going to disown them. Because somebody who would disown their kid for snitching? You would disown your kid for snitching? It's your kid, man. You love your kid, man. You want them to do different, but you love them. Can we have a vote real quick? Can we have a vote real quick? He didn't answer any of Akon's questions from what I saw. And I'm not choosing the fucking... This nigga say he's gonna choose the streets over his own kid. Please, somebody explain that to me. Make that make sense. Please make that make sense. The business said if they snitching on me. But please make that... So only 2 people gonna vote on this? Only 3 people gonna vote on this? Y'all gotta press that live button. Y'all be 3 minutes behind me too much. That's crazy. What up, Benedict Arnold? I ain't seen you in like a year and a half. That's fucking bananas. If I was his son, I don't got a relationship with him no more. I'm dead serious. You just told the whole world that you love the streets more than you love me. If I'm his son, I don't fuck with you. I'm dead. I'm like that for real, for real. You can ask anybody that know me. I'm dead ass like that. If I'm his son, I mean, I'm still a kid. I gotta live under your rules. That's cool. But I know you don't fuck with me. You fuck with the streets more than you fuck with me. You made me, nigga, and you still fuck with the streets more than you fuck with me? I'm you. How you fuck with the streets more than you fuck with me? For everybody that don't know, Mysonne went to jail for a crime that he didn't commit because he didn't snitch on a nigga. So this is the type of time he's on. That's why he should not even have... he shouldn't even have talked about this. I would have stayed so far away from this whole conversation, it would have been ridiculous. No, nigga. Why they always... I don't want to buy nothing. What the hell? Yeah, he'll forgive anything but a snitch, basically. Listen. Oh, you was in the... When I was in the office? Okay, that's what's up, Benedict. But look, that shows you. That shows you. I do remember names. And when I was in the airport, I probably didn't hear you because I was too busy doing my thing. Thank you, Backwood Gritty. Look, Mysonne just showed everybody who he is. He's going to pick the streets over his kids 100% of the time. He's going to pick the streets over his wife 100% of the time. He's going to pick the streets over his own fucking family 100% of the time. And you tell me where I'm wrong at, because that's literally what he said. Dana Friendly says it's crazy that people really act like they're protecting hip-hop with trying to protect the no-snitch code as if, first of all, you're right, as if that's what hip-hop was built on. First of all, Mysonne, I know for a fact I've seen you standing next to snitches, just so we could be clear. I'm not gonna go off because I don't care if those people, like, you gotta, like, if a motherfucker ain't on my radar, I don't really care. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling you right now, because I know, nigga. I personally seen you standing next to snitches. Some of them are famous. Some of them ain't. Some of them is niggas that I just seen you in photos with from the block, nigga. And them niggas is snitches. And I know that they snitches. Because guess what I do for a living? Media. So, I get it. You saying you don't know that they snitches. I get it. But my point is, they're still good men to you. If you found out that they fucked up, you ain't supposed to throw them away. At least find out the circumstances. You understand what I'm saying? I get it. Snitching is bad. I did a couple of months myself because I refused to snitch on a nigga. I didn't know nothing. Matter of fact, I'm sticking to the... I don't know what the fuck the police is talking about, to be honest with you. But they wanted me to say some things. I refused to say some things. And I stayed in jail for no fucking reason in a whole nother state. For months. Okay? So I'm not for snitching, just so we could be clear. But there is no fucking way in the world I'm picking the streets over my kid. That ain't happening. I'm not picking the streets over a family member I don't like. Do you get it? I'm not picking the streets over a family member I don't like. How in the hell are you picking the streets over your family, my nigga? You got to see your son every single day, and he's going to look at you every single day knowing that if it came down to it, you're going to pick something else over him. He's going to have to live with that, knowing that at the end of the day, you're always going to pick the streets over your own fucking family. Now, explain to me how that's being a real nigga. Black Cuddy said, my son's smoking something strong. Please, I just want to know how that's being a real nigga. Am I wrong? Because I don't see no drops. So I'm assuming nobody agrees with me. I'm assuming nobody agrees with me because I don't see no drops. Let me just clarify that before I make an assumption about some shit and I don't know what I'm talking about. No, I know what I'm talking about. What the fuck is K-late? That's not even a word, Maria. I need somebody to explain that to me. You can say whatever you want, but I didn't see Tekashi pick anybody over his children. Backwood Gritty says, I lost homies because I chose to go home to my kids instead of causing havoc with niggas. I ain't think of hold water when shit got hot. You did the right thing. You did the right thing, homie. You know how much violence wouldn't be caused if when the shit was about to happen, motherfuckers thought about their kids and thought about their family and just walked away and went about their life? You know, do you understand how much tragedy and violence wouldn't happen if people just did that? You know how many people would still be alive today? You know how many people wouldn't be in jail today if they did the opposite of what Mysonne is saying? This dude is a civil rights activist. This dude is a civil rights activist. I'm not trying to bash him. I'm just saying what it is. And he basically said that he's going to choose the streets over his own fucking children. I can't take nothing he says. I can't fuck with him. I'm sorry. I seen his kids. He got beautiful kids. He got a beautiful wife. I've stood right next to them. How in the hell will you choose a beautiful kids, beautiful wife? They look like a beautiful family. They got pictures on IG. You should check them out. They look like a very happy family. You understand what I'm saying? Very happy, beautiful family. How in the hell are you choosing the streets over them? I don't get it, and I don't understand. No, he's not ready for the professional world. Not at all. He's not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready. I would not never trust somebody that's going to choose anything over their kids. All right? I'm not trusting nobody choosing anything over their kids. I'm just keeping it a whole stack with you. You can't choose shit over your kids, yo. What kind of E was that real quick? Okay. I want to see what the accent was so I know where to put it. Man, I don't know what this is. I'm not looking for this no more. Stop it. I don't know what the fuck that is. Anybody know what that Maria person is saying? Are they insulting me or some shit? Are they insulting me? Did Maria insult me? Yo, think about it like this, right? How can you believe a man care about you if he's telling you, yo, the streets got to come first? I want to marry you and everything. I want you to be my wife, but you know, the streets got to come first. I want to have kids with you. But if it's going to come between the kids and the street, I'm going to choose the street. Like, how the fuck? Like, how is that being a man? Because somebody explained to me how that's being a real man. Like, I got a ton of problems and shit going on, but I take care of people. I think we just kicked her. Just kick her. I don't know what she's talking about. Just kick her. That's it. Just kick her. Somebody just kick her all the way out the door. You understand? So I'm not trying to shit on dude. But how are you choosing shit before your family? Like, oh, I don't... How are you choosing shit before your family then you question another person's moral and integrity? Like, how? How can you choose the streets before your family and question another person's morals and integrity? Can you please explain this to me? I'm not trying to... I am in no way trying to disrespect dude. Oh, she's trying to say calculated? Unkick her. Unkick her. That was my fault. That's on me. The kick was on me. Unkick her. I think she might be trying to say calculated. This motherfucker sends me a live every morning. I am never going to play the live. You're live while I am live. Oh, she was saying speak up. Do I sound low? Do I sound low? No, I don't sound low. I see my volumes. Nah, leave her alone. Leave her where she at. Oh, fuck it. You unhit her. Leave her. Shout out to you. She could stay for the time being, but if she keep telling me to speak up, kick her, because I'm talking loud enough. Dude, how in the hell are you an app? Listen. Make this make sense. I get that. Shy Murder say that all the time. I love Shy Murder. Could we all say what's up to Shy Murder? I love Shy Murder. She's dope. Hold on. Oh, it could also mean be quiet. If she say that word again, kick her. Karen Howard wants to be an activist. Shout out to you with a name like that. I don't think that's going to work. People are going to be like, oh, we love your speeches. What's your name? She's going to be like, Karen. They're going to be like, get out of here. Get out of here. They're going to get sticks. They're going to start beating her out the door. She's going to be like, I can't help it. It was my parents' fault. Yeah, the advocates want the... Hold on. Mysonne wants the police to tell on other police. But he doesn't want criminals telling on other criminals. Please, could you make this make sense to me? Please, do you make this make sense to me? He want the police to tell on other police, but he don't want criminals telling on other criminals. Can you please make this make sense to me? Hey, Shy Murder, what articles we working on today so that everybody know what to pull up for? Let everybody know what articles we working on today so everybody know what to pull up for. Y'all got to go to the website. Wait, real quick. Y'all got to go to the website and sign up. You got to sign up on the website so you could I don't see it because I've been here before and because I actually own the site, so they don't let me see it. But you got to sign up on the website so that when we put out articles, they send you an email letting you know that the articles is put out, and so you could go there and you could, just like with notifications for the live show. Just like with notifications for the live show. Same exact thing. So sign up for told you we got ads and everything going on over here. We fully monetized. Everything is monetized at the BBN, just so you can know. So more ads. Let's go. So go sign up and you could be able to see what's going on with us, whatever articles we decide to drop or whatever the case might be. Shah says Steve Bannon, Trump's people got locked up and Trump's got to drop his income taxes. So that's one article that we're going to be dropping today. Hopefully, that's one that we're working on at least. Backwood Gritty said, with that logic, I understand why he mad at Tekashi. Dude thinks backwards. Oh, you meant Mysonne is a wannabe activist. Okay, Karen. But was that a good joke though? I mean, did I get you to laugh a little? Could we hit those likes up? We got over 200 people in here. We could get to 120 likes. Could we get those likes up so we can send out more notifications, please? Also, let's get back to it. Asking again. I'm sorry about that, home team. I didn't see it before. Is Cowboy snitch for testifying against Eric Holder for killing his friend, homeboy, Nipsey Hussle, or a friend? I don't think Cowboy is a snitch. I don't think he's a snitch. But if you ask Mysonne, he's a snitch. So now Mysonne don't deal with Cowboy. So Mysonne also doesn't deal with Crenshaw merch no more, right? I'm assuming he doesn't deal with the Nipsey merch no more because he doesn't deal with Cowboy because Cowboy is about to take the stand. But I bet you Mysonne still deal with Cowboy, and I bet you Mysonne still deal with Nipsey. You want to know why? Neither one of them is Mexican. You're going to have to show me where he's not a racist. I'm sorry. You're going to have to show me where he's not treating Tekashi unfairly because of Tekashi's race. Because everything that he's saying is blinded and wrong. Like, he's literally just saying shit that's factually incorrect. Factually incorrect. I was sitting in the courtroom. He's saying shit that's factually incorrect. Factually. So that means that he's making concerted effort to either lie or concerted effort to not find out the truth about something that he is making a concerted effort to talk about. If you're making an effort to talk about, you schedule a whole interview with a nigga to talk about a topic that you don't know nothing about. Is that not ignorant? Hold on. Is that not ignorant? How ignorant could a person be to... That's like me going and interviewing, I don't know, Kim Jong-un on how they eating dogs and stuff over there, but I don't know why they eating dogs. Oh yeah, for everybody that don't know, North Korea now, they're taking all the domesticated animals and they're eating them because they have a food shortage. There's a food shortage all around the world, by the way, because all of the countries are attacking all of the other countries' food reserves. That's what's actually happening. Because there's a war that I've been telling y'all about. Yeah, so I need to know. I need to know, right? Meek did help get Jules out. Salute to Meek. This is the BX sign, by the way. This is the BX sign. Salute to Meek. All right. All right. No, I'm not even talking about the coronavirus. These countries are just attacking other people's food reserves. That's why you got countries burning all of their sheep. I mean, burning all of their cattle and burning all of their stuff because they're poisoning the food supplies. So they got to get rid of them bitches. That's how come we're having a food shortage right now. And also, a lot of our food come from like China or some shit like that, or one of those countries. Like a lot of our food gets imported, and now we can't get food imported. It's a whole big thing. All right, we're in a war right now, y'all. I've been telling y'all this for months. Karen Howard said, Mysonne upset that the kid winning and want clout off 6ix9ine, but nobody buying that shit. Well, I'm gonna give Mysonne a tip. Next time you want clout off of somebody, find out what the fuck you talking about before you open your mouth. Do that. You can literally, it's not that hard. There's this thing. It's called a smartphone. Okay, so on these smartphones, let me show you something real quick. On these smartphones, they got this thing right here. Look close, look close. I don't know if he knows that this exists. They got this thing right here, right? This is Google. Like, I'm going to hit this shit, right? And then I can just type in anything right there, and they'll just tell me stuff on it. So you can do that, Mysonne. Okay? That's what you need to do before you interview somebody about something. Just look it up. Like, you literally have Google. I don't know if you have one of these things. I don't know if you know they exist. But get yourself one, and then before you interview or speak to somebody on a topic that you don't know anything about, what you're going to do is you're going to go, hold on, let me show you real quick. I'm just trying to be helpful, man. You're going to go and you're going to go into this search right here. I don't know where it's at. You might not have it up there. You might have to, just so I could give you a little bit more assistance, you might have to go into your app thing right here. And okay, so these things right here, they're like little thumbnails, Mysonne. And when you click on one of those, you go into a program. So there's a program here that is Google. So if you don't have it right on your like on your home screen somewhere, you could go here, right? And you could hit that. You see how I got that little icon right there? It's a G. And you're gonna hit that icon. And when you hit this icon right here, that's a G Mysonne, then that shit right there is gonna pop up. So that's just to help you out. So the next time you go speak to somebody about something, just read about it a little. You understand what I'm, just a little, a couple of words. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do what you did last time with Akon and not know what the fuck you talking about and then go try to have a discussion, because you just look crazy when you do that. I hope I was of any assistance. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help, to be honest with you. In the age of information, how can you not? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this guy is doing. I don't know. He knew nothing about the case. And I'm going to tell you the funniest thing. This is why look, I don't know Mysonne personally. Like, I've met him a couple of times and I've been in conversations. And as far as me speaking with him personally, he does not seem like a bad guy. I do not think he's a bad guy. I don't know him. I just want to make that known. So I say this, I would not believe anything that Mysonne says ever. This is why we don't cover him no more. I'm not going to believe anything he ever says. I'm going to explain why. Akon was literally telling him facts, and he was just discounting those facts and going off of his opinion. When I see people do that, that means that that person can't learn. That means that every single thing that that person knows right now is probably going to be what they know when they die. You get it? Akon was literally telling him facts. Akon wasn't talking about opinion. He was telling them facts. Mysonne was discounting facts and trying to fight facts with opinion. You understand what I'm saying? That's like somebody getting an orange and saying this is an orange, and Mysonne saying, nah, man, that's purple. You're like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Nah, man, that's purple. That's not orange. And he could literally see the damn orange. Nah, that's purple. That's what Mysonne was doing. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. Home Team Network said Mysonne may very well have issues with Hispanics. In the joints, we don't get along with Hispanics. That's how he acting. I'm trying to tell you, I do not think, I think Mysonne just, I think the big issue is that, I think the issue might be, I don't want to call him a racist, but I'm not going to lie. There's no reason for him to be upset there's no reason for him to act like facts don't exist. If you want to be angry at 6ix9ine, there are a ton of real reasons to be angry. There are real reasons. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell nobody no real reasons, because what the fuck am I helping you for? But there are real reasons to be upset with 6ix9ine. For all of Mysonne's reasons to be angry with him to be bullshit ass reasons. All of his reasons for being pissed off at 6ix9ine was bullshit. All of them. Every single last one of them. Hold on. I'm going to go over a couple of them shits for a second. Stay Wise says he was in an easy position to not snitch in that cab driver incident because none of his co-defendants did him dirty. Oh, you talking about whatever the hell happened with Mysonne? So something happened with them and the cab driver? Let's see what his crime was real quick. So he was convicted of robberies. Hold on. I'm not trying to blow him up, but hold on. We're going to read the MTV jump off from, so I can show you how the year. We're going to read the MTV jump off because I don't know enough about this either. So I'm going to take a book out of the information that I was just trying to give Mysonne, and we're going to read this article real quick that MTV wrote. It says rapper Mysonne Lennon. I always thought it was Leonard. Lennon? Shout out to that. Rapper Mysonne Lennon, who makes his solo debut with a track on the All-Star compilation Violated an Album, was convicted August 2nd of robbing 2 taxi drivers in New York and could face up to 50 years in prison, according to the Bronx County, New York District's attorney. This dude with all of the morals, all of the integrity is robbing cab drivers. No. We're not calling We're not calling robbing cab drivers a stick-up kid. Copy? You know what a stick-up kid is? I know stick-up kids. You know what a stick-up kid is? A stick-up kid is a nigga that run down on you, not wait for you to get in the cab and then rob a cab driver. Stick-up kids, that's not stick-up kid shit. That's just robbing people shit. Let's be clear on that. I'm not saying Mysonne wasn't a stick-up kid, by the way. He could have 100% been a stick-up kid. I'm not saying he wasn't. What I'm saying is robbing cab drivers ain't being a stick-up kid, homie. I know real stick-up kids that run right up on the whole block, that run up on the fucking dice game. That's a stick-up kid. Copy? Alright? Run in the store. That's a stick-up kid. I don't consider somebody robbing a cab driver who 90% of the time the dude has his back to you while he's driving and you just pulling out a gun and saying, give me your money. That's not a stick-up kid to me. A stick-up kid run up on a dice game. Copy? A stick-up kid run up in the car game. That's what stick-up kids do. A stick-up kid run up on niggas standing in the corner and up your shit. That's what a stick-up kid do. I'm not saying he didn't do any of these things. I'm just saying that's what I think a stick-up kid is. That's my opinion of one. I don't think a dude that robs cab drivers is a stick-up kid. Let's keep going though. But he might have been a stick-up kid. I'm not saying he isn't. All right? Stick-up kids, they pop their gun. So I'm not disrespecting no stick-up kids nor him. I'm just saying what it was. Also, it goes on to say, the 23-year-old rapper who performs as Mysonne will be sentenced September 7th on violated the album before. Wait. The stick-up kid, the 23-year-old rapper who performs as Mysonne will be sentenced on September 7th. On Violated the album, Mysonne performs You Can't Stop Me, guess they did, and appears on at least one other track. The album, due Tuesday, August 10th, features tracks by Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, LL Cool J. So you're trying to tell me that, yeah, that's, thank you, Dave Brown. Dave Brown said that's coward shit. You're robbing a dude that's the whole entire time he got his back to you. I don't understand how that's not stick-up kid shit to me. Stick-up kid looking at you dead face to face. You walking on the block, they run up on you, stick something in your back. You feel me? That's a stick-up kid. I'm just saying. There's levels to this. Hold on. Crisis Blacks is Frost. You really do need to get Troy Ave on your show. I really do. Laugh out loud. You and him be literally saying the same thing. Even with you reading the past charges Mysonne got in your analysis of the charges. I fucks with Troy Ave. That's a fact. I think he should have named his show On the Streets is a Myth. But I fuck with Troy Ave. Thank you. Stick-up kids running drug dealers' houses and trying them. Thank you, The Few. Thank you. I know stick-up kids. You want to know who a stick-up kid was? Omar. Omar was a stick-up kid. You know Omar from The Wire? He was a stick-up kid. You see Omar rob a damn taxi driver? Did you see Omar rob a taxi driver? I'm not saying he didn't. Maybe he did and I forgot. But you see, did you see Omar rob a taxi? Omar was a stick-up kid. You get it? When the stick-up kid pull up, niggas tuck their chains. I heard Shotty was a stick-up kid too. That's a fact. Hold on. I heard that Shotty was a stick-up kid too. That's a whole fact. That's what I heard from niggas in the street. Shout out to that shit. And from what I heard, he was a real stick-up kid. I heard Shotty was a stick-up kid. For real, for real. Shout out to the Billies. For real, for real. Alright? So whatever you think about Shotty, that nigga was, I thought he was a stick-up kid for real. So I don't know what you think about him personally. I know they don't like me. But he was a stick-up kid for real. So hold on. You trying to tell me, hold on, Mysonne was on an album that had Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, LL Cool J, and this motherfucker go robs a cab driver and go to jail for 17 years. Who thinks that's an L? Raise, I want to show of hands. Who think that's an L? You are on a fucking album with Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, LL Cool J. At least 2 certified people that if they aren't already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will make it. And LL Cool J and Missy Elliott, if they aren't already. You're on a fucking album with them. And you go to jail for 17 years. Who thinks that's an L? You think that's an L? You don't think that's an L. You think Mysonne did the right thing. He wanted 6ix9ine to throw his career away. That's a fact. What about Berta? Just so we could be clear, he was on an album with Busta Rhymes. If you don't know, in '99, Busta Rhymes was the shit. He was on an album, a mixtape, an album mixtape, whatever the fuck it was, that had Busta Rhymes. Wait, did that shit say Violator? This nigga was on the Violator album. That's a whole L, nigga. Y'all don't know about Violator? The Violator albums was hot as shit. So this nigga is out here going to jail for robbing motherfucking cab drivers, and he's on the Violator album? But you know, he has integrity and he has morals. That's why he's robbing a hard-working cab driver who's out there trying to feed his family in the middle of the night, because he has morals and because he has integrity. That's also why if he has to choose between the streets and his children, he's going to choose his children, because he has morals and integrity. Remember a couple of days ago when I said they need to just not let Mysonne talk no more? They really need to stop letting Mysonne talk. Let him talk when y'all go to y'all rallies, when y'all can script the shit out and make sure he's saying the right shit. Tell him to get the fuck off of IG Live. What the fuck? Hold on. The district attorney's office said Mysonne committed the second of the robberies in March of 1999, months before he signed the recording contract with... Okay, so he committed the robbery, and then months later, he signed the deal. All right, so he didn't have the deal initially, so that's not that much of it. It's still an L, but it's like... It's not that much of an L. Hey, this is the same kind of ad we just saw on my channel. On my page. See? BBN doing big things. You can't... My dude, robbing cab drivers, you don't get points for that. How you go to jail for robbing a cab driver? 17 years, Mysonne. You did 17 years for robbing a cab driver. I'm sorry. I don't care where I'm at in my life. I don't care where I'm at in my life. I'm not doing that. And he only got $40 from the taxi dude, so he did 17 years for $40. Yeah, he's just Tamika Mallory bodyguard. For real, for real. I mean, she has a bodyguard 9 times out of 10. They hiring people. I love Tamika Mallory. I ain't talking about Mysonne bad, but this is what it is at this point. I love Tamika Mallory. She's like a queen, for real, for real. This dude did 17 years, and I don't know if it's $40, but he did 17 years for $40. Yeah, no. Mysonne says people don't change, because Mysonne basically says that since Tekashi snitched, we have to hate him until he die. So Mysonne isn't saying people change. You get it? Do you get what I'm trying to explain? Mysonne is busy saying that people don't change. So he robbed the cab driver 17 years ago, 18 years ago, whatever the fuck it was, 20 years ago. He robbed the cab driver. People don't change. Right, Mysonne? Because what Akon was saying is people change. You got to give them a chance to change. And Mysonne was saying, no, 6ix9ine is a dub. Right? That is what he was saying, right? Hold on. Am I correct on that or am I wrong? If I'm wrong, If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong. But that's what he was saying, right? Mysonne was Akon was saying, give the kid a chance. He needs to grow. You know, there's a lot of kids that follow him. Let us teach him the right way so he could do right. So he could teach the kids that follow him to do the right thing. And Mysonne said, no, just he's a whole dub. Get him up out of here. Because basically people don't change, right? Mysonne contradicts himself all the time. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so hold on. I'm saying what he went to jail for. If your boys rob cab drivers, are you going to be with them when they rob cab drivers? No, because that means you also rob cab drivers. Do you get it? If I'm with you when you're committing a crime, I'm also doing that crime. What the fuck are you talking about? Shout out to Iron. We got a drop, y'all. We finally got a drop. It's 141 minutes into the show. Salute. Shout out to Iron Addict with the 199 drop. He said, Mysonne, the Black Lives Matter stick-up kid. You can't script this shit. Okay, you just sent me this to me. What is this? No. I don't got time to watch all of that. You can't do that to me. Guilty. You're with the person. You're not even guilty by association. You're in the crime. Do you get that? You're guilty by, you could say guilt by association if somebody knows somebody that did a thing, but they were not there when the thing was did. Yes, they're guilty. But if you're there when the thing is did, you're an accomplice. Shout out to Kenneth O'Leary. Kenneth O'Leary says, Jack, you're the only channel I watch the ads because I don't have a bank account and no debit card. I get my money. Okay, whatever, nigga. So that's why I only get some bread plus like comment and right, whatever. It's all good. Share and comment. I'm not begging nothing, nigga. I'm just making it known that we went a whole hour and 41 minutes and that was the first drop. I thought that was, that's not how we usually operate. I thought this was a good show so far. Steady B got life. That's a fact. EOS said, I heard they were trying to change that law. The one about being charged just by being... No, they should not change that law. If I'm fucking with you when you commit a crime, I'm committing that crime too. You get it? I can't say I was just there. I'm with you. You're committing a crime. We're all committing crimes. You get it? They're never going to be able to get around that. Because that means that now the boss can go to the crime and just not do nothing. Could just stand there and watch the crime. And be like, yeah, I know those guys, but, I didn't do anything. You understand what I'm saying? Samuel says, Avelia says, Akon tried to tell him there's two sides. They're thug and a rat. Yo, look. I am not condoning snitching. But my dude, if my son snitched, I'm not going to disown him. If my daughter snitched, I don't have a son. But if my daughter snitched, I'm not going to disown her. That's crazy. You're going to disown your child for snitching. We're not even quantifying the possibilities one way or the other of anything. We're just deciding saying anything. Oh, that was the second drop. That wasn't the first one. This is the third one. Shout out to Dave Brown. He said, that's for the show. Thank you. I forgot Dave Brown did a drop earlier. I sent that to my daughter. If we go into a residence to rob someone, shoot you, I get away, I got the murder charge. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. So, I don't know what Mysonne is talking about. Y'all got to tell me. All right? All I know is this. I'm not paying attention to anything that guy says ever again. You can't tell me that you love the streets more than you love your kids. And I fuck with you. I'm sorry. Shout out to Deontay Watts with the $5 drops. He says, fire! I guess that's what that says. You can't tell me that you love the streets more than your kids, and I take you serious. I don't know no other way to put it. I don't know no other way to put it. You love the streets more than your kids, homie. That's a shame. Live Level Evil said, I remember going to play ball near West 4th back in 96, and the dude that was with us decided to rob some kid for his Averex. We had no clue he was on that time. If he got caught, we all would have went down. That's a fact. Nothing should be for your kids. Fact. Yo, that shit is crazy. I can't even understand that. I can't even understand that. That it don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So, I think he needs to. I think he needs to clarify himself. But there is no clarification. There is no. He said shit you can't walk back. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, he's just not that smart. Not in my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But as far as what I gauge intelligence by, he's not that smart. I'm sorry. Not by my barometer. He says shit you can't walk back. Mysonne is absolutely institutionalized. Absolutely. 100% Mysonne is institutionalized. That's a fact. He can say what he want. Anybody else can say what they want. But I've heard him speak. He is 100% institutionalized. I wouldn't be surprised if he still wake up like with that feeling. They don't put the bottom of our food chain to represent us every time. We're not going to throw shots at everybody, Phil Nelson, okay? We're not going to do that. I'm going to take that comment off. I'm not going to give you no timeout or nothing, but we're not doing that. We're not going to see that there's a problem with one individual, and then we're going to try to generalize that with everybody, all right? There are a ton of people out there that are doing great jobs. And not just that, my son usually does a pretty good job. All right? He usually does a pretty good job. He just absolutely stepped in shit this time. Seymour Cashman said, advice for the youth, if you play in the streets for real, don't have children because they are the future and life in the streets have no certainty. First of all, if you're in the streets, you're going to have a shitload of kids because there's always some chick that also was in the street trying to have your baby. So that's good advice, but that's not going to happen. His problem is that you can't have a factual opinion. Do y'all understand that he literally was trying to argue Akon, his opinion, against actual certified facts? And he's so deluded and brainwashed that he doesn't think that anybody is gonna, that he really thinks he can trick people by arguing his opinion against facts. So Mysonne is busy trying to tell me that if somebody was about to murder him, right? No, remember this. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. He's a super gangster nigga. Check this out. If somebody was sleeping with his baby mama, his wife, if somebody was planning on murdering him, if somebody kidnapped, we're not saying that these things didn't happen to him or I'm Mysonne, those things can't happen to me. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they actually happened. The people who did this to you were people who could do this to you. So this is no, I wouldn't let that happen to me. We're not going to get out of answering the question that way. We're going to say it actually happened. If the fucking Gambino mob rolled up on you, nigga, you're going to be kidnapped. Copy? If the fucking mob rolled up on you, nigga, and they was ready to kill you, you would be dead. You get it? So you're not a Superman, nigga. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do they wouldn't have did that to me. We wouldn't have did that, all right? Because if the mob rolled up on you, the real fucking Italian mob, nigga, them niggas that still live up there in Boston, niggas that be out here in New York, but they be quiet because they don't want no problems with the police. Them niggas, if they rolled up on you, If one of them was banging your baby moms or your wife, no disrespect, I'm just putting it into a proper context. If one of them was having sex with your baby mom or your or whoever, or trying to kill you, stealing millions from you, you trying to tell me you're gonna just eat that? When the feds roll up, you're gonna say, "Nah, I'm gonna take them 47 years." That's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me. So you don't love your family. You don't love your kids. Because that's what you're telling me. You'd rather go to jail than be there for them. Any dude arguing against facts is an idiot. And I'm going to say that again. Any dude arguing against facts is an idiot. Mysonne has a whole... How long was that conversation? Like an hour or so long? He had a whole conversation arguing a nigga, his opinion against another nigga's facts. No, what I'm saying, Kenneth O'Leary, is if they didn't get the opportunity to kill him yet, they only had the opportunity to rob him, bang his baby moms, and kidnap him. The killing part didn't come yet. You know, the killing part also for Tekashi obviously didn't come yet. You feel me? Shout out to KG with the $4 with the $10 drop. Said, "For the fam, for the fam." I'm gonna send $5 of those dollars to my daughter. I prefer to do it on the Cash App when y'all send me the Cash App money, but I'm gonna send $5 of those dollars to my daughter. Bang. She gonna be mad at me. What Alberta Golden said. Lee Vincent said, "I totally agree with Alberta Golden." I'm going to go back up. Alberta Golden said, "Yeah, I'm not agreeing with someone that loved the streets more than the life of their family. I can't respect that." No, but if you let Mysonne tell you, that's having morals. That's having morals. If you let Mysonne tell you, that's having morals and integrity. Choosing the streets over your own seed. That's having morals and integrity. Choosing the streets over your own wife. That's having morals and integrity. Choosing the dudes in the street. That's one of them niggas might shoot you. Because that happens. Choosing those dudes. One of them might try to bang your wife. Because that happens. Choosing those dudes. One of them niggas might try to steal your money. That happens. Choosing those dudes over your own family. That's Mysonne time. Yes, and 6ix9ine never said who robbed him until he got kidnapped, until he got arrested by the feds. That's a fact. You know who told people who robbed him? Somebody did. ABG says, I was going to let that comment go through. I'm going to read the comment. Hold on. I was going to let BK all day comment go through. He didn't curse. It was good. He did curse. He said F all that. Next time, just put like F all that if you don't mind, ABG. ABG's good money. He's been here for a while. And he says, man, fuck all that. If you play in the streets, don't try to play innocent when the heat comes. Don't play the fight and expect not to get burned. Do y'all know how many charges 6ix9ine pled guilty to? 6ix9ine pled guilty to more charges than anybody else. So BK all day, explain to me how he didn't be held accountable. He pled guilty. Now you could be BK all day. You know I fuck with you. I understand that this is a topic that people are extremely emotionally charged over. All right, but explain to me, BK all day. I need you to explain this to me real quick, right? Explain. Who pled guilty to more charges than Tekashi 6ix9ine? Who? He pled guilty to 9 charges. Please explain to me how that's not taking responsibility for your actions. Could anybody explain that to me? Because you know they could have still gave him time. A 5K1 letter, a 501K letter is not a get out of jail free card. That's just the government's asking. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he pled guilty. That's him taking responsibility. Period. There is no but. He pled guilty. That's him taking responsibility. Period. The government could have decided to do whatever the government wanted to do. The government could have did whatever the government wanted to do. He pled guilty to 9 charges. I need somebody to explain to me how he didn't take responsibility for his actions. Yes, that's why he went on the bench, to explain his involvement, and he wasn't involved in almost anything. He had almost nothing to do with anything. I'm in court. No. We're not saying what nobody is saying. What I'm saying is he pled guilty. They can't say we're going to give you no time. The government can't say they're going to give you no time. The government can only go to the judge and say, well, we don't want to give him no time, or we don't recommend any time. It's still up to the judge to do what the judge want to do. Period. Why do you think some niggas get pissed off at the judge? Because they do the same thing that Tekashi do, and then they still get 10 years. This is a fact. Some niggas snitching still get time. Why do y'all act like that don't happen? All of them had to cooperate in order to do a deal. In order to get a deal, you have to cooperate, BK all day. Why you talking like you don't know that? In order to get a deal, you have to tell people, you have to tell the government the crime you committed, correct? So if you got to tell the crime you committed, you also have to. So what are you talking about? Everybody cooperated that got a deal. Did anybody go to... Only 2 people went to trial. Only 2 people did not cooperate. Copy? Only 2 people didn't cooperate. Besides those 2 people, tell me who else didn't cooperate. Because he said cooperation is bad. Tell me besides Nuke and Harv, who else did not cooperate? Please explain to me who else didn't cooperate. BK all day. Who else? Because they all took deals, and you cannot take a deal. They're not going to give you a deal unless you cooperate. Everybody took deals except for 2 people. So please explain to me who didn't cooperate. I'll let you. I'll go on, and I'll give you an opportunity to think of the person who didn't. There is nobody. They all cooperated. Except for 2 people. There is no one else. The fuck? So I'm just saying. Could we please stop acting like Tekashi didn't take responsibility? He went and pled guilty to 9 fucking charges. And I'm telling you because I know he wasn't guilty of all of those charges that he pled to. Shotty, I'm not saying Shotty ain't tell. And I'm not talking about telling. We said cooperating. Are you changing your words, BK, all day so you could try to be right? Are you trying to mince words? Because right here, BK all day says he cooperated. When I start talking about cooperated, now you start talking about telling. So every time I shoot one of your arguments down, you're gonna bring up another argument? So that doesn't make sense for me to even have this conversation. I heard Shotty talked. I'm not saying telling is cooperating. I'm saying everyone cooperated because they all had to say what crime they committed. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So you're arguing opinion against fact with me? Could we just put him on a timeout? I like BK all day, and I don't want to do this all day. This don't make sense. Just somebody put him on a couple of timeouts. I heard a whole bunch of shit. A lot of these niggas is talking. A lot of these niggas is talking, man. It's not my job to blow niggas up, but a lot of these niggas is talking. If I was one of those channels, I'd be over. If I was clout chasing, I'd tell you. But I don't want to. I think more information needs to be out there for me to be able to actually. For me to be able to. Could we get hourglasses and clocks for our homie that's in the corner? More information needs to come out in order for what I'm going to say to make sense. That's what I'm saying. That's why I hold on to shit sometimes, because I know it's not going to make sense. I get tired of telling y'all the future and then nobody believe me, and I got to wait 6-7 months for the shit to happen. 96% of Fed cases are cooperation for lesser charges. This is a fact. That's a fact. They also told the drug cartel dude, or the dude we think is part of a drug cartel, where his mother lived, just in case he didn't show up so they can go get the money. What kind of shit? Nah, Mysonne also thinks that Mysonne also would have let his mother die. Like, I'm not saying he don't love his mother, but that's one of the things that happened with Tekashi. So is Mysonne also saying that if people was gonna kill his mother, that he also would have been like, nah, y'all niggas gotta stay free. I need to give y'all all the opportunities y'all can to murder my mother. Is that also what Mysonne is saying? Because that's literally what happened. Appreciate you, KG. Hey, KG, can you tell me what the K stand for? I'm just curious. I heard 6ix9ine bailed out Kuda B. I also saw Punch tried to have a conversation with Kuda B and tried to drag 6ix9ine, and Kuda B wouldn't do it. Everett Gilchrist says Mysonne would have let his baby mother die because he would have disowned his child if they were the same situation as 6ix9ine. I can't argue with that logic. Carolee. Oh, that's a nice name. Are you also a Karen? Or are you a cousin of a Karen? Is that the name? Is that name the cousin of the name Karen? Yo, what up, Daryl? Daryl? Yo, that's crazy. But this is what Mysonne said. I'm not putting words in his mouth. This is literally what he said. She said she's no Karen. They had 2 legs in jail before 6ix9ine showed up. That's a fact. Also, the judge literally said that basically they had to cut the case short. You know how many people would have got locked up if they didn't cut the case short? The only reason why they cut the case short was because of 6ix9ine. You know how many free niggas right now should be like this? Oh, God, Lord, thank you for 6ix9ine. Thank you that nigga went on that show and said that shit. Thank you that them dudes said that thing on that damn on that line, on that wire. Thank Lord, because them niggas was about to get me. No, they don't got that type of energy. I swear, if I'm one of them dudes, I don't talk about 6ix9ine. I don't say shit. I don't big him up because I can't big him up. But at the same time, I don't bash him. Niggas ask me about him, I'd be like, yo, look, that's not a topic I could discuss. That man did what that man did. I can't agree with it. This isn't a topic for me. Let's discuss that other thing. You know that shit I was talking about yesterday? Yeah. Let's get the murderers of Breonna Taylor. You feel me? Like, that's the type of time he was supposed to be on. Every time anybody bring up this type of shit. You can't talk about this, Mysonne. I know you think you can, but you can't. I'm not even trying to insult you. I know your raps make you sound like you're intellectual, but when you actually have to use those words in a conversation and go back and forth with somebody, no, you're not an intellectual, Mysonne. This isn't even a disrespect. A lot of people are not intellectuals. Just don't pretend to be one. I'm just can't get it that the nigga say he gonna disown his child. That's crazy. They sent a damn people that we believe to be a drug cartel to Tekashi's mother's house. And 6ix9ine, so he think that Tekashi was supposed to let his mother die, him die. Like, everybody, Tekashi was just supposed to let his whole family get wiped off the map. Because you can't snitch. Your whole family, your whole generation, 2 generations of your whole family dead. Because some dudes wanted to bang your baby mama and steal your money, and then also get involved with some other dude that was selling drugs. Look, man, all I can say is this. He don't know shit about this case. He should have never spoke on it. He should have never spoke on it. I don't know what to tell you. Tekashi did exactly what a dude who was never actually street was supposed to do. That's a fact. That's how I know Shotty was a wolf. DNA. Has wolf DNA. That's a fact. Because he even excused 6ix9ine for ratting. Plus, Shotty knows 6ix9ine wasn't the cause. I'm going to explain to you another reason. You might be 100% right, and I actually don't disagree with anything that you just said. But do you think that another reason why he might have forgave 6ix9ine is because he knows that sooner or later it's going to come out about his alleged police activity or alleged cooperation or alleged telling or alleged helping of the police? Or that it might get out his part in the shit that happened? I think that if Shotty and Sarah, who allegedly had an affair, actually doesn't have that alleged affair, none of this happens. I believe that the other niggas get caught and go to jail, but I don't really think that they do. Them other dudes was a rat. All of the, or everybody that got caught with the guns, everybody got caught with the drugs, they was a rat. But a lot of this other shit, people wouldn't have went to jail. I think Shotty and the fact that he was banging this dude's baby mama, what that did was, if that's what happened, what that would do was, that would, how do you say, what's the shit that the United States government go do to other countries whenever they want to take over the country? They go, I forgot what you call it. It's like, fuck, I forgot the word. It's D something. D. I thought that was my phone buzzing. That was a damn motorcycle riding past the house. But basically, like mess up the infrastructure. You understand what I'm saying? You can't. 6ix9ine is the bag, my nigga. Like, that's how y'all get paid. How are you messing with his girlfriend? Destabilized. Thank you, Everett Gilchrist. That relationship between Shotty and the baby mom. See, this is. Let me explain something. If they would have just banged her and just kept it going, and then it just didn't happen again, that would have been fucked up, right? But that wouldn't have been as big of a problem as you banging her every single time I turn my back. Every single time Tekashi turn his back, you banging his baby mama. Disrespecting them in front of the whole clique. You know how much Tekashi hate them niggas? Tekashi gotta hate a lot of them niggas. Yo, could we get those likes up? We got 271 people in here. We could get those likes to 150. Come on, let's go. I'm not saying he saved any person specifically, but what I am saying is that there's quite a few people that benefited from the government stopping their investigation. Dude, if you in a gang and y'all banging, I don't even want to be in a group of niggas and we banging the same chicks. If I'm in a group of niggas and we banging the same chicks, I'm getting out of that group. I don't even want to be in a group like that. Like, that's not my type of time. (6ix9ine) posted a pic of him and Shotty and said, there ain't nothing I can't fix. On his IG? Send me the pic. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see it. Send it to me. Send me the jump off. I don't see it. I'm looking at his jump off right here. I don't see shit with Shotty on it. Send it to me. I don't know what you're talking about. DM it to me or it ain't happen. Who said that shit? Rule. I believe you. Rule said it. You gotta send it to me. He said, man, it don't exist. I don't think it exists either. I think something wrong with him. That could have been old. Dickie McThickums ain't even denying it no more. No, I mean, first of all, she shouldn't have been, if it happened, she shouldn't have been denying it from the rip. She should have came straight out and said, yo, look, Baze blah, this and this and that and this. But you understand once everybody's in jail, right? A lot of people are in jail right now because they decided to have a relationship. That's my opinion. I don't care what nobody say. They're right now, because look. The gang was having a problem with allegedly Tekashi's Shotty separating the gang. They was two parts of the gang basically, right? And this side had Shotty on it, and they kept all the money to themselves. And this side over here didn't give any money to them over here. So that created a lot of the problem. And that's a control thing. And whenever you have somebody that's trying to control you, your life and their life is going to be fucked up. Whenever you're trying to control another person, your life and their life is going to be fucked up. So you got to get away from people trying to control you, and don't be around people that you feel you need to control. If you feel you need to control somebody, don't go around them. You're doing yourself and them an injustice. Just saying. I swear I need the nose things to cut the hair in my nose and shit. Yo, hold on. Let me tell y'all this story of this weirdo shit that happened to me last night. So after the live, I went outside, right? Just doing some shit. I ain't even going to talk about it. So I went outside. So I go down the block from my crib, right? This is going to take 2 seconds. So I go down the block from my crib and I'm chilling outside, right? Listening to some music or whatever the case is. So I turn around and there's some dude. I don't know the dude. And he's just sitting down. He got like a little puppy, little tiny puppy. So he's sitting down. It's not even a puppy. It's just like a small dog. So he's sitting down and he's doing something with the dog. I don't know if he's tying his laces, whatever the fuck he's doing. So I turned, I looked at this nigga. I said, this motherfucker about to walk down the block and say something to me. I said, God dang it. I don't know this nigga either. He gets up, walks down the block. He starts saying something when he gets close to me. I don't know what he's saying. I can't understand him. He speaks English, but it's like his accent is mad thick from another country. So I cannot understand what he's saying. He's like West Indian or something. The dude then points at my fucking genitals, my Johnson, and then goes like this. I said, get the fuck out of here. I ran that nigga straight off the block, yo. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of here. What kind of shit? Was this nigga a prostitute? What the hell was going? If he was, I'm not interested in no Johnsons. Also, I'm not interested in prostitutes, period, just so we could be clear. But, yo, what the fuck was that? I ran that nigga straight off the block, yo. I was like, get out of here. Not because he was gay. I don't care about that shit. But what in the hell? Anybody that would... Stop, nigga. I'm not talking to you. Anybody that would have been off somewhere just watching us would have seen somebody walk up to me, a grown man, walk up to me, point at my Johnson, and then go like that. Nah, nigga, you gotta go. We is not doing this. We is not doing this. So that shit happened. That was... What in the fuck? Anyway, I just want to tell y'all about that shit real quick. Hey, I need a second. I don't know what the hell he was doing. I just want to be clear. Nigga pointed at my junk, and then the nigga went like that. That was, no, we're not doing this, nigga. I ran that nigga straight off the block. He left his shoe and everything. His fucking flip-flop, whatever the fuck he was wearing on his feet. Them shits was in the... He left them shits in the middle of the street. Him and that dog ran. He was offering me a hand DJ. What kind of shit is that? Kenneth O'Leary said, Jack, you always on the spot when shit goes down. Even when you go outside, people be doing weirdo shit in the back. Yo, I be telling people about this shit my whole life. I be like, yo, everywhere I go, weird shit happen, yo. I don't even need to be doing nothing. I don't even need to be doing nothing. No, he was speaking English. He's like West Indian or something. I just couldn't understand his accent. Yo, I don't even need to be doing nothing. Everywhere I go, weird shit happens. I'm not lying. This shit is incredible. Not just, yeah, that was wild, but not just on my block. Anyway, let's get back to the Mysonne Tekashi 6ix9ine conversation real quick. I just wanted to tell y'all about that. Also, happy birthday, Kendra. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was fucking bananas. Also, I don't have no problem with gay people. I don't really care about that shit. You're not gonna that way. Like somebody watching that, imagine what they would have thought. The dude pointed, dude went like this. I'm standing there like this. The dude points directly at my Johnson like that. He points directly at my Johnson like that, and he goes like this. Fuck out of here! We ain't doing none of that shit. That was bananas. Put me in a whole fucked up mood. I ain't gonna lie to you. I walked back to my house and shit. I had my neighbors was on the porch. I heard one of them say, "He's usually nicer than this." I was on go mode. Fuck, that nigga. I was about to fuck that nigga up. I was on go mode. Anyway, let's get back to the Mysonne conversation real quick. Do y'all want to continue to stay on it? Wait, we over 2 hours in. We gotta go. Do y'all want to have? I've seen it in more than 1 or 2 lives when you ask. It happens every time, man. I don't know what to tell you. It happens all the time. Do y'all see when I be in the laundromat? It happens all the time. Do y'all see when I got on the plane? It happens all the time. And I don't be doing nothing. It is what it is, though. Shout out to them niggas. Shout out to that dude. I didn't hit him, by the way. I pushed him a little to get away from me. But other than that, I didn't hit him or nothing like that. I'm pretty sure you would have kicked him straight into Johnson. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have attacked him. That shit was crazy. With all that being said, let's get back to this Mysonne Tekashi thing real quick. I just wanted to give y'all real quick. For everybody that's new here and don't know, I like to do a little bit of breaks like that when we talking about whatever, and then I talk about something else real quick, so I can give everybody brain a break. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, appreciate you, Phil Nelson. Yeah, so I do that because I want to give y'all brains a break where we talk about some serious shit, then we can laugh about some other shit, then we get back on topic. I want to do a vote real quick. I'm going to step away for 2 seconds. I want to do a vote real quick. The vote is this. Who thinks Mysonne, after hearing that Mysonne is going to choose the streets over his own children, he's going to choose the streets over his wife, he's going to choose the streets over everything God's given him. He's always going to choose the streets. Let's just be clear on this. Who think that Mysonne is a good civil rights advocate? Who thinks with those morals and those principles that you're always going to choose the streets, you're always going to choose criminal activity, you're always going to choose the people who are selling drugs in our community, you're always going to choose the people who are killing people in our community? Who thinks that makes Mysonne, who thinks that having that viewpoint makes Mysonne a good candidate to be a civil rights activist? You think that makes him a good candidate? You do not think that makes him a good candidate. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to give y'all a music video to listen to while y'all ponder this question.
No justice, no peace. But if you know justice, you will know peace. And keep the name of Dr. King out of your mouth if you dare ask people why they out here in the streets. You don't know that man if you question why people are in these streets. The man who said rise to the language of the unheard. The man who came in nonviolence but said we are here to disrupt the status quo. You don't know that man. He was a revolutionary. He was about dismantling the systems. So if you are not here to dismantle the systems,
already know, man. If you don't go by LV, man, slap. Look, man.
I know I can change. So deep in this game, filled with this thunderous rain. A dark cloud held over my head. My head is high, I'm enduring the rain. I'm sipping the pain. Gripping the wheel, 94 Buick Roadmaster, that is two-tone, and I'm switching them lanes, cause this is the game. A digi-scale had me weighing well. Taking life risks for a backflip, blue strips and some big 50s. Got the gang with me, keep our eyes open, back against the wall. Got God with me, fear God on me. Used to rock Dickie, shoot the 90-something, bag of dog food, always into something. Goddamn, this is God's plan. Look, stick to the rules and the codes. As a kid, I was taught to be bold. Be a leader, never follow the show. That's good game, work from Animal and Crow. Yes. Blockhead, show me how to be focused. Family first, making moves in the focus. LA trips from the valley of Oakland, blowing purple, just PCH coasting. Money on my mind, is always in motion. I know I can change. Call my nephews in the 40s, tell them that I love them. Rest in peace to Susie, guardian homie. Mama taught me well, Papa used to school me. Nana always here for me. Yes, I am God's gift, nothing can take from me. Even if I'm gone, carving my name in the stone. Got the keys, I be opening doors. Pay the lanes, I can lead you to shore. Not a messiah, just a nigga with a gift of gab. How you wait and lemonade? I was always good at math, homie, beat the craft. I never had a Robert Kraft in my circle. I know I can change. Yes. I know I can change. I know I can change. I'ma let it breathe, man. Let that shit breathe a little bit. Yeah. I know I can change. I know I can change. Change.
Shout out to LV. God damn it. How did that happen? Hold on. I turned the now y'all see just how bright the room actually is if I have all the lights on the right way. Hold on, let's adjust these lights back. Boom. Let's adjust these lights back. Boom. Let's go. Anyway, a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more. Yeah, shout out to LV the Slap. That was LV the Slap. Everybody that don't know, we got the video up on the channel. Y'all go, can y'all go fucking spam that video? We got LV the Slap. Go spam that video, man. Go get LV the Slap some views. Go spam that video so we can get LV the Slap as many views as possible. Let's try to make that shit go, I don't know, nickel. I don't know. Let's try to make it go one of the medals everybody got. I don't know, something. Let's make that shit go something. Make that shit go paperweight. I don't care. With that being said, I'm just making jokes and shit. We're gonna have to actually pull up out of here. We're gonna have to actually pull up out of here. Great show today. I love everybody that pulled up. I like the comments. We had a very, very good chat today. Those are the days I think that I appreciate the show more than others. The days that we have the good chats where y'all guys is in here and y'all guys is doing like really well. You understand what I'm saying? As far as staying on content, staying on the subject, and just, you know, also injecting good content into the channel where I could feed off of. So I definitely appreciate y'all guys. Also, I appreciate all the niggas that get kicked, because we wouldn't know what not to do if you dudes didn't come and do it. You feel me? So I appreciate everybody that get kicked. Also, everybody that hit those 26 thumb down, thank you for giving me 26 views that I would not have had if you didn't show up here. I appreciate all 26 of those views. And for everybody that didn't hit any but thing, the like or the dislike, I also appreciate you guys because you gave me a view. And for the people that hit the up button, you guys is the best. I mean, the only thing better than you dudes is the people that actually donate to the channel. You guys is the best. Shout out to that. With that being said, yo, let's go do something positive out there today. We didn't talk about the Meg Thee Stallion situation. We'll talk about the foot again tonight. But let's go do something positive out there today. Let's go win. You can become whatever you want. Keep suckers from around you. Keep negative energy from around you. Keep people from around you that when you tell them your dreams, they question you and they laugh. Don't deal with those people. Those people are not for you. You know who's for you? When you tell them about your dream and they ask you, what do you need? How can I help? That sounds good. That's dope. And they really mean it. Not the people that just say shit. Keep the people from around you that when you was on your way up and you start trying to work to come up and you didn't have nothing and they didn't want to fuck with you. You feel me? And then as soon as you start getting some acclaim, now they're standing there like this. Oh, I knew this guy for years. Get away from them dudes. Stay around people that encourage you, people that encourage growth, people that vibe with you, people that heal your spirit and your energy. You understand what I'm saying? Let's spend more time with those people. We got to call up some of those people today. So today what I want everybody to do is I want everybody to call up some of those people in your life that help heal your energy and heal your spirit, because they might not know this. You don't got to tell them why you calling them. Just call them. Ask them how they doing. See how they doing. Find out about their life. Show them that you appreciate what they do for you, even though they don't even know what they do for you. Shout out to Rule. Ain't nobody going to see them dots. Jones with the $5 drop. He said, Frost, I'm still looking for it. I know I seen it. Keep looking, my brother. When you find it, then you tell me. Also, we're going to need a date on that, just so we can be clear. Because I think I know what you're talking about, and that happened years ago. With that being said, let's do that. All right? That person that don't even know they saved your life so many times by just being there, being an ear to listen to. They prevented you from doing so much of this shit that could have just made your life go sideways. They spoke to you, or they was an ear to listen to when you needed someone to talk to. You feel me? Why don't we call some of those people up today and just have a conversation with them? You don't got to tell them why you calling them. Just, spread some love. Let's do that today. Also, I'm going to need, I know I say hug your kids all the time, but I'm going to need every single person. I want you to tell your kid today, I want you to let your kid know that there is nothing more important than them. I don't want to go into this, but I grew up in a situation myself personally where I was just not important to my family. So please, let your kids know that they're important. That makes a difference. I know people try to say you're an adult now or whatever the case is, but that makes a difference. The way your kid's brain grow into an adult makes just as much of a difference as the adult that they're going to become as the actions after they become an adult. You understand what I'm saying? Because that whole process of them growing up to become an adult, that's when they start fixing the way that they look and view life. So if you're out there neglecting your child, if you're out there abusing your child, you're teaching your child to abuse others. You're teaching your child to neglect others. I want everybody today to sit their kids down and express to them how important that their kids is to them. We all need to do that. We need to do that more than just on the day that we think about how Mysonne is saying that he'd rather choose the streets over his own children. All right? We need to do it more often. Sit your kid down. Let your kid know how important your kid is. If you got to say, yo, look, I will never choose the streets over you. You tell them. Let's let our kids feel like they're valued. Let's let our kids feel like they're somebody, like they're important. You know how unimportant your child got to be to you if you're going to choose some nigga in the street over them? Your child cannot be important. Your wife cannot be important. Let these people know that they're important. I'm not giving my child up for no street shit. I love my child. I'm going to choose my child over the street 1,000,000% of the time. It's not even a question. I'm going to get insulted if you ask me some shit like that. What up, Robert McQueen? Shout out to Robert McQueen and shout out to Designs by... I haven't said your name on the channel in a while, Mr. Robert McQueen. But he does a lot of our artwork. He did the Allegedly and he did the BBN. Shout out to Robert McQueen. These are Robert McQueen's works right here. The Allegedly and the BBN. And if you look at the BBN, that's Martin Luther King eyes right there in the beat. Bring It to Life Designs. Thank you, Angel. But let's do that today. Let's let our family know how important they are to us. I want everybody to have a dinner with their family today. Everybody. I don't care if you just got to buy a couple of burgers. Have a dinner with your family today. Sit down with your family. Talk to your family. Have a dinner with your family. Don't only tell your family that you love them, but let's do some things to show them. Let's choose our family over other bullshit. Because I know how it is to be that kid that gets chosen, that gets chosen last even by your own father. I know how it is to be that kid. That's not a good feeling. My son, you gotta be better than this. You gotta be. I'm not saying you gotta be like you have to attempt to be better than this. I'm saying there's no way that you could be this terrible of a person that you're gonna choose the streets over your own kid. You just can't be that bad of a person. You just can't be. I'm completely surprised because I thought you was a family man. 100% he had me tricked. I thought he was a family man. I saw him with his kids and I saw him with his wife, and they just looked like they loved each other so much. To now find out that my son loves the streets more than he loves his own family, at least that's what he said. That's troubling. But he has his right to feel the way that he want to feel. He has his right to feel the way that he want to feel. All right? So if he want to choose the streets over his own children, the streets over his wife, the streets over himself, that's his obligation. He can do that. I'm just saying, could we not do that? Could we not do that? Let him do that if that's what he want to choose. But could we love our children and could we love our spouses? And I'm talking unconditional love. I'm not talking about love if you do this thing, I'm going to care about you, because that's my life. All right? I grew up in one of those families that only care about you if they can control you. If they can't control you, they don't care if you die. Don't be that way. Don't be that way. Let's love our children and let's start loving them at an early age. Let's not wait until our children become full-grown adults before we start caring about them. Let's care about them the minute that they pop up out of that vagina. Yeah, I said that. With that being said, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. Oh, shit. We got to do the drops. Let's do the drops first. I want to apologize. Sometimes I get lost and I forget about it. Shout out to... Wait, what? Oh, that's the other day. That's wild. So they're not going to show me none of the drops. Why does that say the 19th? Do y'all see that shit? Yo, do y'all see that? Today's the 20th. You see the shit? It said the 19th. Today's the 20th. Am I the only one that see that? Dave Brown was the first donation for today. So it is what it is. So we're going to go from there. Shout out to Dave Brown with the $10 drop. Shout out to Iron Addict with the $9.99 drop. Shout out to Dave Ave again with the $10 drop. Shout out to Deontay Watts with the $5 drop. Shout out to KG with the $10 drop. Shout out to Rue Jones with the $5 drop. Shout out to all right, that's it. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Don't let nobody lie to you. I appreciate when y'all like, comment, when y'all subscribe, when y'all just share the videos. I appreciate that. I wish there was more shares, but there's nothing I can do about that. I definitely appreciate you guys. Kenneth O'Leary says, Jack, I didn't talk to my dad for a whole year, and one day you said pick up the phone and call someone. you didn't talk to in a while. Now I talk regular. Appreciate that. That's dope. That's a whole fact. Yeah, I don't know what y'all seen it for yourselves. That shit is the 20th. I don't know what the fuck that shit is saying. Anyway, with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. # Bronx Bombers. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.